Welcome to Hymn of Our Faith. Today we're going to be looking at an old ballad that has become a hymn. It's called What Wondrous Love Is This? The text for this particular hymn was actually first published in 1811. It was published in a Methodist hymnal, and it was published in a Baptist hymnal in Frankfort, Kentucky. So when it first came out, people in Kentucky were singing this song a little over 200 years ago, if I just did the math in my head right. So it's been around for a while here in Kentucky. The tune is a folk song. Now, they weren't singing this tune, they were singing another tune because this one was published in Walker's Southern Harmony in 1835. But it does mean that people in Kentucky were singing this song to that tune in 1835. This is a ballad, and it used to be associated with, it was called the Kidd Ballad for Captain Kidd. And apparently it was, my name is Robert Kidd, I'll sail on, I'll sail on. So it was an old folk song, and one that then these words were adapted. What's unique about these is the repetition of the text. What wondrous love is this, O my soul, O my soul? What wondrous love is this, O my soul? What wondrous love is this, then the text changes, that calls the Lord of bliss to bear the dreadful curse for my soul, to bear the dreadful curse for my soul. Now in ballads, this type of repetition is used quite a bit. The music that goes along with this really supports that because the music is the same and then it changes. Now, we talked last week, I think, about pentatonic music when we did How Firm a Foundation. It only used 5 tones. There's so much variety of music in the world. There's so much variety of music styles in our hymnal. This particular tune is a modal tune. Now, the modes were before we had keys. We think today about having the key of C or the key of F, but before tonality developed, and you have to understand that music theory and compositional technique actually evolved through the centuries. It changed. We didn't have really keys until around the time of Bach. He actually wrote a collection of pieces based on all 24 major and minor keys called the Well-Tempered Clavier. And it's that well-tempered, it was tempered tuning, which equaled out the relationship between each step. Before that, we had modes. So, for instance, this key this is the scale for this. Now, that's a modal scale called Dorian. If it was a major scale, it would be this. I was going to do that again. So you can tell the difference. It's not a minor, even though it's used minor. We don't think much about modes anymore unless you're a jazz musician. Jazz musicians play and use modes all the time, and this piece lends itself very well to a jazz interpretation because of that use of modes. Now, this particular tune, this particular hymn is often associated, it's in the Jesus Christ Passion and Death section, so it goes well with our Lenten themes that are coming up, but it ends on such a positive note. To God and to the Lamb I will sing, who is the great I am, while millions join the theme, I will sing. So we lay out this text of what God has done, what Jesus has done for us, and then we say, because of that, I'll sing on. And then, when death I'm free, I'll sing on. I'll sing on. And when from death I'm free, I'll sing on. I'll sing and joyful be, and through eternity, I'll sing on. What a wonderful way to end a text that talks about the gift of God's love to us, the wondrous love, and what Jesus did for us, and then conclude with a hymn of praise. So when we come to I'll sing on this week. I know you're sitting there in front of your television or your iPad or your phone, but just let go and enjoy and sing.